Another important strategy that you want to think about, really even before the class starts, is what we're calling your classroom strategy. How are you going to manage the classroom? How will the students be sitting in the classroom? How are they going to interact with you? How are they going to interact with each other? If you are remote, we try and set up all of our classes so they're synchronous. Everybody's there at the same time. In most cases, we've got the students in the classroom, even if the instructor is remote. And that requires some additional thought, right? So for all of our classes where the instructor is remote, we assign a guide, and you need to think about how you're going to use the guide to help you identify students with questions, or can help sort of maintain a conversation or get a conversation started. So, at this point, I guess I'm starting to sound like a broken record, but it's all about having the students actively engaged in the class, and as a result, where they're sitting. Have you assigned teams? Are they going to sit in the same team all the time? Are they going to move between teams? Are you going to have students interact one-on-one with each other? Are they going to interact with their team, and the team is going to interact with the rest of the class? All of this is ultimately going to determine how successful you are, but most importantly, how vibrant of a classroom environment that you can create. So you really want to think about technology, you really want to think about your class, but also you want to think about sort of presentations and how you're going to organize things and schedule things. The idea that everybody in the class is going to present can create its own set of challenges, because to go through 25 presentations in one class or two classes or three classes, I've tried that myself, and I learned that lesson a long time ago. Nobody can sit through that many presentations. So are you going to have a selected few present? Are you going to have the one person from each team present? Are you going to do some of the presentation online outside the classroom? All of these are important considerations, because we want that time that the students are in class to be really valuable. So think about creating an environment and experience in the classroom that would be difficult to replicate online, or if the students were just working independently. Because after all, why do they pay all this money for a residential collegiate experience? It's to interact with each other, and it's interact with you in a meaningful way.